Hello, this is Godel, and welcome back to the Islands of Insight Static Puzzle series. Today we are going to be continuing in the Vaulted Heights. We left off approaching this spider web of chain puzzles. We're going to hit that up in a second, but first let's hit this one up. And, oh, very interesting. We just have a bunch of uncolored viewpoint cells here. So let's think about how this 6 needs to go. The 6 is going to be pretty constrained here because there's a 3 and a 4, so it can only be up to 3 on this side. So we can assume it has to be at least 3 in that direction, and that finishes all these 4s. Now we need to finish the 6. It looks a little harder than it actually is, so it's not actually too bad. Just go a little bit at a time. Alright. Alright, let's head up. This is where the chain of all of these begin. Were there anything else to do over here before I start on this chain? Looks like we have another chain leading into this little pond over here. Yeah. Let's go ahead and start the circular chain over here, the one that just loops around the plaza here. Okay, so we have a tile. I mean, I misclicked over here and it ruined the perfect puzzle bonus. You hate to see it, but it happens. It happens. So this is trying to teach us about the minimum directions a tile needs to go, given where it's placed. So for this 8, we can see that it has up to 9 tiles to go to, but if we block off one of these, it would only have up to 7 tiles to go to. So we know it needs to go at least here in all directions. Let's see. This 3 has to stop this 5 from coming up because this 3 is going to be completely horizontal, and same for this 5. We can actually finish the 5 there because the 5 fills in that whole space there. Got my windows mixed up, per usual. This chain goes over there now, and then this one also split and went this way. So let's kind of try to follow both of them at the same time-ish. They go back and forth, as we can see here. It's just a big web of mess. Alright, there's only one way to do this 3, because otherwise you're going to make 4 if you send it out too far. Oh hey, a puzzle down there in that roof that we didn't get. Let's hop down there and get that momentarily. So this is kind of similar to that uncolored grid we did a minute ago, where it can only get up to 3 in this direction and up to 4 in this direction, so it kind of has to, like, get all of it. Let's get this one now. Alright, we got, dominoes with connect all light cells. Alright, we can't do this, so we have to do that. Oh, I can't count. The dominoes always mess me up. I'm not counting before I put tiles. I got a hidden ring? That's crazy, I didn't even see that one. Like, not even a little bit. Okay, we're going to this puzzle next. Okay, we have to place one tile. So which tile will it be? Let's see. Can we complete this 5 if we put a dark cell here? It would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need to have a light cell here. It can't go down or right only. Then from there we don't know, but okay, there was a... I would have flown through that hidden ring, I guess. Let's get this puzzle right here. So this 6 can only go one tile this way, so it needs to go 5 in this way. That blocks this and that. Alright, got a Mirabilis for one of the bonus objectives, even though we're not done with the primary objectives. Okay, the 7 can only go up to 5. Because if it goes this way, picks up the 5, it can go one more, and then it has to go 6, 7. I had to do a quick break there, but I am back. We are ready to continue. We are going to be continuing this puzzle chain. Forgot what I was doing. It was actually kind of a long break, like 30 minutes. I had to do something. Alright. So, kind of a similar concept we've had before. We see this 6 has up to 5. It can stretch in both directions, so we know it needs to go at least 1 in these directions. Then this 3 is finished. This 4 has to go in one direction exactly because it's going to block this 2. We don't know which way it's going to know, but when it passes the 2 is not going to go past this way anymore, so that's how we figure that one out. All of these tricks with the viewpoint cells, like, they kind of accumulate into some of the hardest puzzles you have to do later on. But, it's just, like, reteaching these things to me. Okay, so, let's see, for this one, this 5 is not that restricted. It can go over here all by itself, so let's look at this 2. If this 2 does something weird, it could mess up the 5. For example, if it went light here, this would have to be dark, and then the 5... This would also have to be dark here, and then the 5 would get stuck. So this one has to be dark, so that we don't lock in the 5 over there. Okay, this 3 is going to make it so that this 5 has to go up by 2. That one's straightforward enough. Is there another grid over there? Oop. These lines do not really make it easy to tell where you need to go. It looks like we need to go up there and up here. We're following 2 separate chains at the moment, I think. Okay, so this 4 is going to have to come out by at least 2, because this 2 is locking it in. This 5 is going to have to come out by at least 2 perpendicular viewpoints. That's what we are just now learning about from that. This 7 can go up to 4 in this axis, so it needs to go 3 up here. Same for this 7, so it needs to go 3 here. This 7 could also go 5, 6, 7, so it needs to connect to this. We don't know if the last one is going to be on this axis or this axis, so I think we're done here. So we have 5, 6, 7 needs to connect there. Could this 4 go here? This 4 could go here, but this 4 cannot go up, so let's see here. The 7 could go down, and then the 4 could go down. This 7 cannot go up, because the 4 needs to go left or right, though, so this is... mark that one. Alright, this 8 needs to go out 2 more than the 6. The 6 needs to go out 2 more than the 4. 7 needs to go out 2 more than the 5. The 5 goes out 2 more than the 3. The 3 is actually just done. Then the 5 can be done. Then the 7 can be done. And then what was going on over here? I feel like that's all that we can do up there in the top right corner, but what about down here? The 4 went out by 1, so the 6 has to go out by an additional. And then the 6 cannot be any more than 5 in this direction because of this 4. So this actually needs to go out by 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. Alright. Gotta throw back to a classic puzzle here. So interesting, if we have area numbers and viewpoints, the viewpoint has to completely take up the viewpoint has to be able to see the whole area like this. Like if we have a 5, this viewpoint needs to be on the corner of that 5. So if we were to connect these, then we would need to do like a V shape or something like that. Let's go ahead and connect these, because the 7 could not go, or had to go up. Let's see, the 5 has to go up by at least 2, but it cannot connect to this, so it's going to finish these. Alright, this 3 and 5 cannot connect, or these 2 5s can't connect. Oh, went too far there. Never mind, that was correct. So what's going to be happening here? Probably this. Just to make sure we have enough room for all of the connections. Did I finish my connected paths? This one's like kind of up here. I don't know if it like wanted me to come up here all the way just yet. Why, hello there. Are you also a puzzle enjoyer? He might have enjoyed puzzles a little too long. Okay. This 5 is going to need to go at least here. That's going to block all of this from happening. Now the 5 needs to go at least here. Ooh, and now we have darts too. Oh boy. So this grid is how many across? This grid is 7 across. 7 by 7? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this 4 over here, the 4 dart is actually going to be constraining the 7 viewpoint quite a lot, so we can focus over there as a starting point. So if this 4 needs to put 4 dark cells in here, the most the 7 could come up would be by 1 if the dark cells were all up here. So we can assume the 7 is constrained to down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where else do we have constraints we need to look at? Don't make any white squares. Okay, the 7 is now done. The 6 we can finish. No white squares. Can we do any of these darts yet? Almost. This 5 is going to have to come at least up here. That's going to finish that one. Now it's going to have to go at least down 1 as well. This 3 is done. This 3 has to go at least here, so that finishes the 2. This 2 is done now. We need one dark cell in here. So the 4 could theoretically still be a 4x1 connection here. What about this 5? The 5 cannot go both up and down because we need a dark cell in one of them. So let's say it goes the longer way. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it needs to go 5. But now it can't go over here, so that finishes that one. Now it needs one more cell, so it can't go up here. Then we finish the dart. Alright. This has to go here. Let's see, we need one more dark in this set, and if we put a light here, it messes up the 5, so there we go. And the rest of these are light. That was fun. Anybody up here? I see a hidden ring. I see a sky drop. Let's get this sky drop. Let's get this hidden ring. Let's get this sky drop. Let's get that hidden ring down there. And then let's return to our regularly scheduled climb up this very long staircase. Alright, we have letters and viewpoints, and that's it. Oh, and no light squares, okay. A is over here and B is over here, so A is gonna have to go see, this B is gonna have to go through this area, through this 5. And then the A is gonna have to like squeak around the B, so the A is gonna come through over here. We're gonna assume this is the A connection now. B is going here. So A is gonna have to come up through here in some manner. Oh, the 6 is actually done, so close that area off. B is gonna have to go through here. Finishes this 5 off. Block off that. Okay, block off that. This 5 is gonna have to come at least here because otherwise it's gonna come down here and hit this B. Does this A want to go around this way or around this way? Well, if it goes around this way, then we have to go here. We have to go here regardless, so let's do that. Okay, that solved that puzzle. Cool. Alright, darts and viewpoints again. Start with our really given numbers here. So there's a 4 dart here. And actually, if we go all the way here, we're going to hit 5. So this one can only go up to 3 here, so it has to go at least 2 this way. Now this is done, so it has to go the other 2. When you get used to this rule, it's like really satisfying to solve these. Okay, we need one more here. This one's done, and that one's done. Oh, now we have lotuses. Okay. The only way to make this 5 is going to connect this lotus, and now to make it symmetrical, we have to do that. Make this one symmetrical. This 5 is gonna need to be symmetrical in some manner. So if we make it go this way, it can only go 3, so it's gonna have to go like this. And then we can't connect these. We can't connect this. Okay, a galaxy. Another galaxy. This can't connect here because it would be off the board on the other side. This 6 now just fills in. This 5 has to do stuff and things, I guess. Sure. Alright, this goes down here and hits the edge of the board down there. This is still good, this is still good. We can't connect either of these, so we have to block it in like so. Can't connect those. And then the 5 has to come this way. Alright, we're almost at the peak of the vaulted heights. It's actually pretty tall enclave. Look at that. We are high up. Anyways. Need to be mindful of this galaxy. If we put a light cell here, we're gonna flip it up in that direction. Which at the moment would be okay. No, it wouldn't be okay. We would make this be way longer than it should be, because this would mirror over here and it would be gigantic, so lock that one in. What is happening in this cell right here? Oh, it's connected to the galaxy. Okay, so what's happening here? We're gonna have to figure out what's happening here first. But let's go ahead and do this, copying the galaxy over. Goes around here, then down here. Then there's a dark cell. This has to fill in like that. Okay. That galaxy ended up spanning the whole grid. Alright, we are at the peak of the vaulted heights. Connect all light cells. Okay, if we make like a little square up here in the corner, we're going to basically lock in these light cells. So this has to come out so it doesn't make a square. Lock that connection. This one has to go at least this way, so that finishes that. There we go. Alright. We've now unlocked the viewpoint grids. We can go finish that quest in Shady Wildwood after we finish up here. How many more puzzles do we have left here? We are at 90 out of 129. Okay, well, we're gonna do this spiky boy puzzle now. Here we go. Connect all light cells. It is a big puzzle, so maybe it will be foreseen why it is so such a high difficulty from size rather than from actual difficulty. We shall see. There's a lot of, like, little things we have to go around and close up before we can even really do anything here. Made a mistake there. That's okay. That is okay. See, this can't connect over here, so we have to go at least like that with that 5. This one can go up to 6, so it has to be 7, 8, 9. I must have done goofed, hold on. So it can be up to 6 in this axis, so it needs to be at least 4 coming off of it. No, 3 coming off of it. But then it makes it be like that, so then... Yeah, that finishes that, and that has to come like that. Okay, okay. Confused myself. Alright, this is going to have to go left or right up here. This needs to escape in some way, so it's going to come up this way. We can't have a dark cell here because then we'd have an ambiguous cell here. See? Well, oh, never mind. It's not ambiguous because we have to connect all light cells. Forget I said anything. It's dark. Yeah, there we go. Overthought that one. Overthinking things, 9000. Okay, pull this out of there. Let's see, this can be at least at most 5 on this axis. That's already done though, so... See, this can be at most 5, it needs to come out by 1. It can be at most 4 actually, so it needs to come out by 2. Okay. This one can be at most 5, so it needs to go here. That finishes that, and that. Okay. This 5 needs to go in this direction. Because if it goes the other way, it cannot reach 5. Alright, our light cells have to come through here. These have to come out of there. This one has to go at least here. Now, how do we want to connect this last section up? Well, it can't go there, so I guess that's how we want to do it. Alright, cool. It was a 3-star puzzle, but it was mostly 3-star in size. I feel like not that much 3-star in logic. But that's okay. That's okay. The harder grids that take a lot longer are still suitable difficulty upcharge. Let's get a quick bird's eye view from up here on top, see if we spot any hidden rings or anything up here that we are missing. I see a puzzle there. Puzzles here. Okay. Oh, there's one here on top of the roof. Okay. Connect all light cells, and then the light cell we have is a lotus in the middle of the board. a lotus that's lined up with the middle of the board, I should say. So that means all the dark cells have to be also symmetrical to the middle of the board here. So let's mark those first. Okay, so this 8 has an odd parity right now. We have to do this to give it an even. Whoops. We have to do this to give it an even parity. Then we have to do this, connecting all the light cells, or planning to connect all the light cells anyways. And okay. That 8 is now solved. Alright, we can't go left and right here, so we're going to go down to finish this 4. Whoop. Alright. How are we going to do this 5? If we connect the 5 here, it's going to connect it here too, and that's going to be too long, so don't do that. All dark cells do not have to be connected, only the light cells, so we can't apply... we can't just, like, apply the checkerboard pattern arbitrarily here. Can't connect this. This has to let the light cell out, so it has to go up at least by 1. If we go up, we're going to be on an even parity, which we do not want. We want an odd parity. So that's going to, whoops. It's going to go like that. This is going to have to come down at least there. Now it can't come up anymore. Are we all symmetrical here? Let's see. Build this in. This has to come out. Alright, cool. This looks like a Space Invader or something. Alright, what's our time at? 30 minutes. Okay, we're making good time with this enclave. Let's go hit some of these puzzles I marked over here. Oh, that's a sneaky puzzle. Look at that one. Okay. So we have to make a snake on this pattern, on this puzzle. So let's go snake, snake. Snake. And we're gonna have to snake through this guy somehow. Snake's gonna have to exit down here. So we can't connect this yet. We have to go over here somehow. How are we handling these 4s over here? This is a snake trap, so the snake cannot come in here. Okay. That has to come down at least like that. Now, the snake can't come in and out of this area from the bottom, so we have to assume it comes in from over here. Block off this snake trap. Snake can't spin around on itself. Here we go. Alright. Get the world's most hidden puzzle down here. We are making a snake again. We do not know where the ending points of the snake are, though. So we have to solve the puzzle semi-normally until we know where it's actually ending. This 4 doesn't even have to connect to the 6, so... Well, but this would be a snake trap, unless the snake ends there. But we don't know where the snake ends yet, so... hold off on that one. Here we go. Now, if the snake comes in here, it can't actually make it up here no matter what. So that has to connect up here. This must be where the snake ends, because this is a snake trap up here. The snake cannot escape from this area. That, or I made a terrible mistake somewhere. Yep, there we go. No mistake. Alright, let's do this hidden pentad first, or start it. Grab this lore. Alright, we have 5 relics to find. There's 1, 2... I guess I might have came back here looking for the relics if I hadn't found that puzzle naturally. 3, 4, and then 5 is TBD. Let's use the puzzle. Let's use the globe shrinking to find it. So the bubble is shrinking in this direction, so it's over here somewhere. There it is. All right, more puzzles. Let's go. All light areas have region 4. Okay, so this is gonna have to be like, this 2 is gonna have to connect to something over here. Right, this 4 can't connect to this 4 because then it would be bigger than region 4. The 4 basically has to be on the corner of a Tetris piece, which means it either has to be an I piece or an L piece. This one only has room to be an L piece. There's the eyepiece, and then this can be a square. They didn't have to be different shapes, that's just how it worked out for that puzzle. It was not the congruence rule. Okay, all dark areas have region 4. What size is our grid here? Looks like 8. Okay. And we have connect all light cells as well. So this has to connect up here then. Got a corner move there, corner trick. This 7 is going to have to come at least out to there, and then the 7 is going to be on one of the edges. This 3 is done. This 4 has to come up. Now this can't be a dark cell because it would make it be a 5, so that's done like so. This comes there, that has to come out. Can't go there, so this goes there. And all of our viewpoints are done, we just need to make sure we connect all light cells. Good job, me. Okay. We got a few lotuses in here. This has to come out at least by 1. This one has to come out by 2. 3. Okay, we cannot connect these. They do be like putting all the rules at the same time in these grids. Alright, all dark areas have region 3. Can't go... Have to go here, have to go there, okay. Any sneaky hidden rings over here in the waterfall? Mayhaps. Misclick. These puzzle with all the colors make me misclick like nobody's business. Have we scaled the vaulted heights? I haven't scaled it well enough because there's still a ton of puzzles left. I do remember we passed up a bunch of puzzles on the way up here, so let's go back down and hit those up now. Down here specifically, going around there, and then in the front of that area that has the waterfall. Alright, connect all dark cells. So we put a dark cell here, this is going to get closed in, and then the dark cell can't escape. So this one's going to have to be light. If we put a dark cell here, that's going to get closed in, so have to have the dark cell escape. Let's see, if we go right with this one, this 2 becomes dark. If we go down, the 2 becomes whatever it wants to be. Should probably think that one through a bit better. So if light down, then dark, 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 dark. Okay, the 2 needs to be dark no matter what, basically. So that's going to be dark. If this is dark, then it can escape this way. If this is light, then it can escape this way. But this needs to be dark regardless. Then that has to be dark. Otherwise it's incompletable. I think that was correct. Yeah, this looks good. Worthy of the 4 pips label. Where are these sky drops coming from? Up here, and I just, like, missed them because I didn't look down the cliff. Alright, they sure were. Okay. Any other sky drops that are, like, pointing downwards from up here? Here's a set. Alright. Oh boy, big grid with big numbers. Don't make squares. These 13s, luckily, go all the way across here. So we need all but 1. So this is going to have to go like this, then like this, and like that. And we'll figure out what the last one it needs is in a bit. This one needs all but 3. So it can get these, and then these. Whoops. Where's this sky drop coming from? It's just like hanging out over here. Hello, buddy. Have you seen your friends? Down there? Oh, down here? I know, I just like walked away from some grids up there, but this sky drop was driving me crazy. Alright, Sky Drop Mirabelle is complete. It was that one that was just loading up here. Alright, let's finish up here before we go back down to that path. Do not make any diagonal connections on dark cells. Okay, that's gonna be a weird shape to sort out, kind of, maybe. And then viewpoints. Okay. So what does that mean? What does it mean to not make diagonals? It just means everything has to be in a straight line, basically, so we have to do a bunch of L pieces. Okay. So how can we do L pieces without, in one symbol per dark area, L pieces without interacting with other L pieces? Let's do this then. This, whoops, every time, man. This and this. Okay, all done, cool. A lot of the times, the rules that are like, hey, don't make this shape, are actually just wanting you to follow a different set of rules, but it's kind of convoluted in figuring it out. Alright, do not make a white that is not a rectangle. So all the light tiles we make need to be rectangles in some form or another. So this 5 needs to come out in both directions simultaneously, basically, to make it be a rectangle, and that actually finishes off all of those. Same situation here, actually, for this guy. Unless I've just done goofed something fierce. Nah, I don't think so. Wait, yes I have. Shoot. Okay, so this 5 needs to be a rectangle. The only way to make a 5 be a rectangle is either make it as a, like a 2x4 works. A 1x5, a 2x5, or a 2x4, or a 3x3. We can't do a 3x3. And we can't do a 1x5, so it must be a 2x4 in this direction. Alright, 2x4 here. Let's do a 2x4 here, and then let's do a 2x4 here. That, we haven't seen much showcase of that rule yet. That's called the rectangular rule. There would be a pillar of insight we do that teaches us more about it. Did I just see a puzzle down here? Oh man, we never finished our trail of logic grids for this one because it was like kind of just going all over the place. Okay. Okay. This 4 needs to go up or left here, so this can't go there. Okay. Wasn't a whole lot going on with that one. Okay, this is where we're going to learn about the domino rules. So if we put a domino here, we're going to violate, or if we put a dark square here, we're going to violate the 2 by making 2 light squares. So that's our domino rule for the 2s. Basically on the corners of 2s, we need to put light cells if we have the no domino rule. And these certainly can't connect. Same situation with this 3. If we put a domino, it would become a 4. No domino viewpoint trick. Very articulate there. Okay, connect all light cells. If we put a light cell here, we're gonna make a domino here. So block the domino. The rule that it's teaching us over here is definitely a bit more abstract. Okay, so let's do this first. Now we can't have the light cell going here or here because then it would put 2 dark cells here, locking in this corner. So we have to lock that one in like that. And then This corner is going to have to escape one way, and then the viewpoint would have to escape the other. Okay, cool. And I believe all the puzzles up here are going to be in the same theme of domino rules and such. So let's see. Apply the domino rules where we can. Put the wrong color. Right, and connect all light cells. Okay. Whoop. We do not know which way that one's going yet. Gotta go here. Let's do this runic hidden pentad real quick. Three. Legitimately don't know how anyone would be expected to spot this down here. Alright, and we are shrinking. I'm gonna let it shrink for a bit. Let's continue doing some puzzles while that's shrinking down, unless it's here in the waterfall, perhaps? Oh, we already got the one in the waterfall. Okay. They're not gonna put the other one in the other waterfall, surely. Alright. Puzzle time. No 4 in a row as well. Which way is our barrier going? It's going this way, so there's one down here? Oh, yeah, it's right there. All hidden pentads complete now. We're now done with all of the primary and bonus objectives of this enclave. Connect all light cells and no dominoes. Okay. That I can do probably. Oh, that one was fine. That one wasn't ready. Probably gonna need to leave this connection open, but we will see here in a second. Okay, yeah. Connect up through that way. Was that only a 2-pipper? Oh, jeez. When the pips betray you. That, or I must have, like, solved it really sloppy, so who knows. Connect all light cells, okay. This one's kind of tricky. I missed a move over here. Maybe it's not so tricky after all. Yeah, finding that one move was like preventing me from moving on entirely. You gotta love that. Can't come down here. Good old ruining the thing at the end. Okay. We're at 55 minutes here, so 9 minutes for 55, or 5 minutes for 9 puzzles. I don't know about that, especially considering there's those and this. So this might be a maybe wrap up and save these for next time kind of situation. So let's go ahead and finish up what we can, though. Alright, we have a no domino situation. Connect all light cells again. $13 has to fully span. Anywhere that's not gonna be in the line of sight of a viewpoint, we don't need to have a dark cell in, so let's just fill in everything that applies to that. So here, up here, this one, these cells, and this one. Okay. So now we can more easily see where we need to have our stuff be connected over here. So this 2 can't come down and connect this way. It needs to go like that. This cell's not going to be reachable from this direction, so we need to go this way. Then this needs to come up here. Now we need to go around this way to get to the 4. And then this way to get to the 3. Alright, good stuff. Well, we can't put a dark here because then that makes it so we can't make this 11. So this is going to be where our 2 goes. This one's limited to 5 in this row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 11. I was holding control on accident. Use the domino trick here. Similarly, we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Anything not in line of sight with a view cell, we can go ahead and close up. So 4, we can do 4, 5, or 4, 5. What about the 6? The 6 needs to go at least here. That finishes this 5. That would overload the 5. There we go. Okay. So we're just at about the episode start end time here. Let's see how many puzzles we have left. So we have 4 right here. We have these 3 on this short chain, and then we have 4 there. There's 7 puzzles left, though. So how about I take a quick peruse around the Enclave and try to find the last 4 puzzles I'm missing, and we'll finish those up, and then next time we'll come back and finish these 4. The last 3 puzzles I'm missing. I misspoke. So I'll be right back when I find them. I'm just going to mark them, and then we'll go to all of them in series. Okay, and we're back. So I did search for a solid 10 minutes or so. I found 2 of the last 3 puzzles. I didn't know where they were. They were hidden rings. One's over there. One is up on a little, one of these rock formations over near the front. And I couldn't find the last one. I found these 2 in like 2 minutes, and then I searched for like 8 more minutes with no results. So I pulled up the save stats map and found that it was right here. I had like walked past it 10 times, so huzzah, I guess. Alright, let's get the other 2 hidden rings, and then that's where we're gonna call the episode. I guess I'll go get this one. That's way up here on top of this rock formation. With this, though, this final hidden ring here that I'm about to pick up, that's going to leave 4 puzzles left in the Vaulted Heights. They are kind of like these challenge puzzles. We have a 1-star, and then 2 2-star puzzles, and then a 5-pipper. So we're going to have a little bit of a challenge lined up for us when we return. Besides that, after that, we'll probably head out and head on to one of the other enclaves, or maybe one of the Pillar of Insights. We do have the Pillar of Insight with a rectangle rule. Just looking around here, yeah. So we'll finish up this enclave, and then probably head over to Leaves in the Wind for next time. With that, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. See ya!